Hey y'all, it is Saturday, October 25th of 2025. My wife and I have a big Saturday planned. We are going to be going to dinner soon, and then we have a huge comedy show that we will be attending. But first, we decided to go to the Route 27 Antique Mall in Alexandria, Kentucky. I've been here a couple times. This is the first for her, and I'm excited to see what she thinks. As soon as we walk in, I take a look around the mall and notice this beautiful piece of Italian artwork. At least I think it's Italian. It says Fragile on the tag. We left the mall, had dinner, and arrived to the Heritage Bank Arena. You can see Great American Ballpark in the background. We're getting ready to head in, find our seats, and get ready for the show. Here's a look around this state-of-the-art facility. Just kidding. As we sit in our seats and wait for the opening act to begin. Here are a couple photos that we took before the show started of me and my beautiful wife. I am such a blessed man. The opening acts were done, and it was time for Nate to come out. And he did not disappoint, man. He put on one heck of a show, and we had a blast and had a ton of great laughs. Well, it's Sunday morning, time to head home to see the kiddos and to show you guys some cards. But first, we decided to say goodbye to our friend Georgie, who was hanging outside the hotel, and then we noticed this other guy down in the sewer. Seemed nice. He did offer us a couple balloons, but we decided not to take them. All right, y'all, I am back home after a fantastic weekend spent with my wife. Doing a little antiquing. I was able to pick up some cards at the antique mall, which I'm going to start calling that my honey hole, man, because I always find something pretty good at the Route 27 antique mall. We had dinner, great dinner yesterday, and then we ended it off. We topped everything off by going to see Nate Bargatze do his comedy thing at the Heritage Bank Arena. And man, it was fantastic. Great show. And I am blessed that I got to experience this awesome weekend with my beautiful wife, Jen. Babe, I love you. Thank you for everything. And man, I just would not have it any other way. So let me jump in here, show you what I picked up from the antique mall. The first thing, man, I'm a big spender on this one. This one cost me a whole $1. And it is this ginormous 1984 Darryl Strawberry rookie card. Look at this thing. So cool. I have no idea how these were issued back in the day. A little before my time as far as collecting baseball cards. But man, I love rookies. And I was a Darryl Strawberry fan. So was very happy to add this card. Thought it was really neat. And then this next one, let me readjust the camera here a little bit so you can get a better view. I love this next card. Actually, the next two are autographs. Found these. I think the next three cards actually are from the same vendor. But man, I fell in love with this card. This guy, one of my favorite players from the 60s. And his name is Jim O'Toole, and I was able to get his rookie card, this 1959 Topps card, signed by him. Look at that. What a beautiful card and signature. We lost Jim O'Toole back in 2015. I believe he passed away from cancer. Man, he is one of the best pitchers the Reds had in the 60s. He is in the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame. And I just love this card, man. I love the design of this with the red, white, and blue. And I'm usually a blue ink guy, but man, the black ink looks great. It matches well with this on this card. And Jim O'Toole, like I said, man, great pitcher for the Reds in the 60s. He is in their Hall of Fame. And in 1961, he was a big part of that pennant-winning team that ended up losing to the Yankees in the World Series, but that's all right. But Mr. O'Toole, I mean, he was 19-9 that season, and I believe his ERA was like second in the league. He had a 3.10 ERA, I think. Trying to remember, but what a pitcher for the Reds. And I do not have a certificate of authenticity, but man, I'm quite sure that is his autograph. And then next, this is a big player right here. This is a baseball, not just a Reds Hall of Famer, but a National Baseball Hall of Famer. And it is such a cool card. This is the 1999 Hillshire Farms Home Run Heroes Frank Robinson autograph. Look at that beautiful, beautiful signature right there. Do not know much about this set besides that it came out in 99, and I believe it was like part of a Rapper Redemption, maybe something like that, that you would send in to Hillshire Farms, and you could get autographs from Frank Robinson, I think Harmon Killebrew, Ernie Banks, and maybe Willie Stargell. That might have been it, but this was a cool card. Here's the, this one does have a certificate of authenticity. I believe this came with the cards when you got them through the mail. But, man, just a beautiful black border. And the black ink on this one goes well with the overall color of the card. And no logo, but, man, beautiful, beautiful pose of Frank right there. Reds Hall of Famer, National Baseball Hall of Famer. And just one of the most underrated players in the hobby, in my opinion. I put him, he's definitely a top 10 player of all time, in my opinion, but maybe even better than that. So happy to add that one. And then last but not least, you guys know I've been on a Pete Rose kick. And this one, if you watched my last video of this antique mall, you saw this card in there. And I had a couple people say, well, I thought you would buy that for sure. And I didn't, but this time when I returned, I did buy it. I got this 1977 to 78 wiffle insert Pete Rose disc. Look at that. Such a cool card. And these were all cheap, man. I think these were $20 or less. The autographs. I know the Jim O'Toole was maybe $10 for that card, but hate that this is crooked. If anybody knows how to straighten these out in the holder, let me know. That's driving me a little crazy, but I can live with it. Look at the backs of these, man. I love it with the wiffle ball. So cool. My boy Pete, you guys know I love Peter Edward Rose, the Hit King. Hopefully one of these days he will be in the National Baseball Hall of Fame. But, yeah, saw this again. Thought about it for a minute. I'm like, yeah, let me just go ahead and add it. It was so cheap that I just wanted it in my Pete Rose collection. And it's just such a cool little disc and an oddball item that I love to collect. So thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Y'all take care, and God bless. Bye.